Batman here. At the end of this video, you will learn how to be confident and the amazing benefits that come with it. This video will not be a smile, just be confident bro kind of confidence video that you see all the time on the internet. So let's get started. Confidence comes from three main factors. First factor, positive beliefs. You need positive beliefs to succeed in life and relationships with women. Now you may be wondering, how can I have positive beliefs? Here comes the beautiful part. These beliefs do not need to have a serious basis or reasons. They may be baseless and unfounded, but you need to believe in yourself completely positively. You have to believe in yourself for no reason, because there's no reason for you to fail. If one man can make it, you can make it as well. A man has the power to do anything he wants, as long as he believes in himself completely. No matter how difficult and bad situations you are in, it doesn't matter. Even if everything is against these beliefs of yours, you need to believe and trust yourself. The most successful men in the world usually have an infinite belief in themselves. You have to believe in yourself no matter what. You need to erase negative beliefs such as, I can't do it, I'm incompetent from your mind. You shouldn't have excuses and sentences that start with, but your mind should only work for you. Life is already hard. Why would you make it even harder? Believe in yourself and start taking action now. Women find men with positive beliefs extremely attractive. You can get the woman you want. You can get the job you want. There's no reason to fail. A man with pessimistic and negative beliefs has no chance of being successful and self-confident. I can't do it. This woman won't accept me. I'm not good enough for this job. A guy who thinks like that can't even take action. It means he lost the game before it even started. You should not do that to yourself. Second factor, experience. One of the things that allows you to gain self-confidence is life experience and experience in specific areas. You become more confident because of the experience you have in a field. You should build your own life experiences. I have experience in many areas. It was never easy to gain these experiences at first. There have been times when I've had very serious difficulties, but I have not escaped from the experiences of life. I was not stuck in my comfort zone. As you gain experience, your self-confidence will increase. Although it may take a while, you will gradually see your self-belief increase. That's why you have to get out of your comfort zone. You should put yourself in situations where you don't feel very good. This way you will develop much faster. Experience teaches a lot to a person. Experience is the best teacher. People don't say that for no reason. You will learn by suffering. This is how an indestructible and unshakable self-confidence is created. No one can develop self-confidence in comfortable times. Comfort only increases your ego, and it is the biggest enemy of self-confidence. People with egos usually don't get out of their comfort zone much so that their egos don't get hurt, and you should gain experience, not ego. Third factor, emotional strength. Another building block of self-confidence is emotional strength. It is impossible for a man who is emotionally chaotic and in turmoil to be generally self-confident. This kind of emotional instability will affect self-confidence very badly because it is a very difficult situation for a man to go through. In order for self-confidence to be permanent and solid, a man's emotional strength needs to be extremely high. You can't let changing circumstances affect you. Not reacting too much to your surroundings will increase your emotional strength. The best way to ensure emotional stability is to understand Stoicism. I will teach you some basic principles of Stoicism in 6 steps. Step 1. Control your inner voice. It is very important for you to keep your inner voice under control. You have to stop the whispering of negative and meaningless thoughts. You need to find your inner peace and stay calm. Meaningless thoughts should not occupy your mind. You have to constantly focus on positive things. Men who cannot control their inner voice easily get angry and make mistakes. And these mistakes destroy their self-belief. They think, I can't even control myself yet. How can I trust myself? Keep your inner voice under control and let it work for you. Step 2. Don't rely on external factors for happiness. You should not rely on external and environmental factors for happiness, because the things that make you happy have the power to make you unhappy at the same time. You should find your inner peace and happiness, and everything else should give you extra happiness. People who depend too much on external factors are generally ruined in the course of life. This is an undesirable state of uncontrollability and emotional weakness. My aim is to make your emotional strength indestructible. Step 3. Keep your focus clear. Are you constantly in a thoughtful state? Can't you focus on something? All this has to do with the lack of clarity of the focus. You're lost in what life brings to you, and you should fix it. You need to know exactly what you want and let your mind work on it. You have to focus on one point. Thinking about many things at the same time reduces the efficiency of the work you do. You should aim to do one thing at the best level. Stoicism suggests that you focus on a single point because reacting to environmental factors will constantly distract you. Step 4. Get rid of your ego. Your ego is the biggest obstacle to your development. Someone with an ego spends a lot of energy and time to protect his ego. You must let your ego go. People with an ego are weak. They have an unnecessary ego and pride to lose. They constantly make an effort to maintain it. This is nothing but a waste of time. If you really want to build self-confidence, you need to get rid of your ego completely. There should be nothing to pull you back and hurt you. Step 5. Imagine the worst-case scenarios that may happen. What are you going to do when the worst-case scenario happens? Are you going to get depressed? Are you going to be angry with life? Will you be able to withstand the greatest suffering? What are you going to do in the face of the weight of reality? Most people are not prepared for the worst-case scenarios, but you have to prepare yourself. You never know what's going to happen in life, and you have to be ready for the worst-case scenarios. You should be able to say, no matter what happens to me in life, I will continue to fight. There is no one so emotionally strong as a person who is ready for the worst. Step 6. Remember that everything is temporary. Every good and bad thing is temporary. Life is in flow and full of changes. The pain that you think won't go away will go away, and the happy times that you don't want to end will end. Nothing lasts forever. In this respect, your perspective on life should be to live in the moment and know that some things have an end. You have to be completely ready for life. Everything comes and goes. Another factor when it comes to having confidence is testosterone, but that's for another time. I will teach you the best natural ways to boost your testosterone. I think I've said enough for today, but I will talk to you soon. Stay safe.